championship weekend for the first time here in Lincoln, Nebraska for the men's or women's gymnastics side. An exciting weekend. Friday, the team and all-around competitions, and on Saturday, the individual event titles. Alongside the former Olympian John Roethlisberger, I'm Lisa Byington. When we saw Michigan dominate on Friday, we thought Sam McCulloch might dominate in the individual event title competition on Saturday, and he was shut out on Saturday night.
Yeah, we teed him up for a big night. We thought he might set records of individual titles, but it wasn't to be. In fact, it wasn't to be for Michigan at all. They got skunked. You know, they came out here and they didn't win one individual title, but, you know, at the end of the day, the Big Ten championships certainly are about the team and they're about the all-around next. And but there were some great performances tonight. And Chandler Eggleston from Illinois, the freshman, he has been awesome all year. So much fun to watch, so much passion, big-time gymnastics. And Ellis, man, and he was all about redemption. Finally gets that redemption, runner-up at the Big Ten championships and NCAA championships on Pommel Horse last year, but finally gets his Big Ten title. And Trevor Howard on the rings. He had to sit and wait and watch as C.J. Maestas, a former NCAA champion on this event, goes up, but he survived. And what a finish for him. But for Ohio State, they just swept the last half of this competition. Jake Martin on the vault does an outstanding job, and then his teammate Sean Melton finishes it off for the Buckeyes on the parallel bars and the high bar. And we talked about it all through this competition. Those landings, Lisa, those stuck dismounts, not one event was won in the finals without a stuck landing. That vault, Jake Martin had a little bit of a movement, but man, I tell you what, it was all about the landings, and those guys, they rocked it out.
So if you're keeping track, Ohio State with 3 event titles, Penn State with 1, Minnesota with 1, Illinois with 1, and as you mentioned, Michigan completely shut out 21 possible routines with 11 gymnasts going for it. Did not get the individual titles on Saturday, did get the team title on Friday night, which is what they wanted coming into this event.
Yeah, and really when you go home, that's the big trophy, and that's what everybody talks about. But these individual titles, they mean a lot to these gymnasts, and they're something that they will carry with them through the rest of their lives.
Sam McCulloch also repeating as the all-around champ at 93.7, setting an NCAA new scoring all-around record, as well as the parallel bars you see here when he got a 16-1.
It was easy for him day one. It was automatic. You never felt like there was any question he was going to hit and he was going to win.
You can watch McCulloch and the Wolverines and some of the other Big Ten teams in our NCAA championship coverage from Ann Arbor coming up April 11th.